Hi guys, how you doing out there? I hope you're doing great wherever you are. Welcome to Ophiuchus Jan. I appreciate you for stopping by here today with me on this wonderful Saturday. I acknowledge Saturday as the Sabbath, so if you've never been here before, I do my reads a little bit different. I incorporate this tarot deck that has biblical references and so on and so forth. So if that's not your thing, I get it. But however the case, happy Saturday, happy Sabbath to you all. It is January the 14th and it's 4:33 p.m. at this current time. Yes, 4:33. And I appreciate every single last one of you for coming in, stopping by, commenting, liking, subscribing. If you share, I appreciate that also. I love good energy. So I appreciate every single last one of you guys that have contributed to the growth of this channel or just energetically just being here. Have to let you guys know that first and foremost. So, yeah, if you've never been here before, I do Oracle, I do Index, I do 3 decks, okay? And since today is Saturday or the Sabbath, to me, I use a particular oracle called the Angel Guide Oracle for this particular day. Okay, so I brought my stuff over to this table, guys, because I'm off today, still in my PJs, and it was raining and whatnot, and had a conversation with someone that was in need of some advice. And at the end of the conversation, she said, "Yeah, it's raining down here too." She lives in Los Angeles, like three and a half hours away from where I live. And it was just gloomy at this time. She said, "Yeah, it's raining real hard." And by the time I got off the phone with her, I said, "Yeah, it's raining here too." And she said, "Well, I hope that the sun peeks through for you a little bit today, you know." And I said, "Well, the sun is out, you know." And she said, "I hope the sun comes out and peeks through for you a little bit." I said, "Well, the sun is out." I said, "It's light outside. You know, it's just the way we look at things." She said, "You know, I've never looked at it like that." I said, "Yeah, the sun's out. We just don't see it." And literally, right before I did this reading, I was reading my Bible and I went in the kitchen to go eat some noodles, my favorite little pastime. Uh, go eat my comfort food. And I came back in here to sit down, and the sun was getting ready, it's getting ready to go down, but it peeked out through the clouds. I immediately took a picture and sent it to her. I said, there's power in the tongue. So, you just saying, "I hope you see the sun today." And I actually saw it. I told her I immediately thought of her and I wanted to send that to her and, show her how powerful God is and, just on what we were talking about and, just, lift her spirits up and send her on her way with more positivity, like I said, that's what I'm here for on this planet, just period. I think that all my interactions are basically just to try to pull people closer to God as possible, as much as I possibly can, and to spread just positivity, So, yeah. So let's see what we get. Appreciate you guys for being here with me, like I said. So I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. Um, and if it's raining wherever you are, I hope that you are in a space where you are warm and not too many worries, not too many stressors going on, in in your environment, because the rain can make some feel down and depressed and gloomy on the inside. So I hope that everything is all right with you wherever you are. Okay, one more time. All right, let's shuffle through. Let's see what I get. And when it starts to get a little darker, I have to pause for a second and adjust my lighting and so on and so forth so we can see what's going on because it's already really dim. So, however the case, it's just a real calm day today. Wow, wow, wow. Look at there. It says, can you read that? It says holy love. God is beautiful. Yes, He is. All right. So let's see what the book says. I don't have any music going on today. I said, you know what? I'm just going to do this read just straight energy, however it comes out, and, just taking it all in bit by bit. So here it says, your message. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is there to help you melt away any blockages so that you can be open and receptive to the love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card brings the message that it is safe for you to do so. Extended message, guys, says here. Angels of love are gathering around you in awe and celebration, for you are finally willing to remember how loving and lovable you are, and heaven is guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. This card marks a milestone in your own self-awareness. It acknowledges the steps that you have taken to claim your worth and to recognize that you deserve to be loved and respected and to feel good. It also acknowledges a new level of spiritual openness, which draws even more divine love from your angels and the Creator. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams by the power and the presence that created you. And through receiving and acknowledging that love, you will create even more loving experiences in your life. Wow, guys, this is a beautiful card. Beautiful message right there by itself. Wonder what the last three cards will be. All right, guys. So let's get us some messages from these little index cards. All right. And then let's proceed with the read. All right. That's that. Now let's get some of the other ones here. That didn't really mesh. Okay, and then the last set deck, whatever you want to call it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so let's see what we get. One more time with that. All right. So let's see what comes out for this reading today. You're loved, you love, and you are lovable. That's the truth, okay? All right. One more time. Oh, God. Powerful words were said. Wow, guys. Wow. You guys, oh, God. Okay. You guys can see the clouds right now, how the sky is opening up. It's so pretty. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see what we get. That's a smaller card. I'm just going to put it off to the side. I'll read it with the smaller cards, though. Or I'll put it with the smaller cards. Wow. Okay, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Bring this way over here. And, matter of fact, let me get this light back now. Just turn it on. Oops, what was that? Oh. I don't know if it's going to cause a major glare, but I'll bring it out now. If it causes too much glare, I'll bring it back on the other side of me. Hold on, guys. I want you just to be able to see. Okay. All right. So, all right. This card, what it says, it's like, wow, okay. That's the sheer message for real, you know. Off of this card here. One more time. Okay. Very passionate about everything. And last time, let's see, we get for the last deck. I appreciate you guys for being so patient while I fumble through these here cards, shuffle and divide and so on and so forth, so I can get the messages that I'm supposed to have here for this read or any read. All right. One more time. Queen of the Castle. All right. All right. All right. All right. You are the Queen of the Castle. Don't forget it. Okay. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Oh, wow. Motorhome. Never seen anything like that on this street. Okay. Haven't been here forever either. All right. So the first card says, guys, be open to love. You're loved, lovable, loving, all of that. Be open to receiving it, giving it. It's here for you. Someone's on the way if they're not already in your life. Um, this is what I was talking about, this glare from the light and its brightness. We have here photographer. So maybe you like to take photos. Maybe you've been talking to a professional photographer or thinking of becoming some sort of photographer. Maybe your color is neon green. Maybe you drive an Audi or an Acura, or thinking of purchasing an Audi or Acura. Stand in your truth. I have the same card. It sits in my Bible as I read each day. It's like my bookmark. All right. Chinese food. Maybe you like Chinese food. You're naturally beautiful. Everything about you is just naturally beautiful. No surgeries, no makeup. You're just who you are. All right. A real friend you are. All right. You like beer. Beer may be your first pick. I mean, I haven't had a drink in almost a year, but beer was my go-to. Like before wine, I would give me a beer, a cold one right after work. You make people feel good and comfortable. That's because you have a good heart, a warm heart. Maybe you're thinking of going to medical school or you're in medical school at this time. And us being the healer, there's a lot of things that we probably find interesting and tap into and want to use that and turn it around and, help someone. You may be a secretary, gardening, learning things about the earth, turning it around, using it for your good, all that great stuff. It says here, don't force it. Yeah, let things happen naturally. And it has been revealed. Oh, hasn't it? All right. They chose the wrong person. Their fault. Yeah. Something is a miracle. Remember yesterday I was saying, I hope you had a miraculous day and all that there. Yeah, maybe something happened that was just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh my goodness, my door is opening. Let me pause it, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm back. She just wanted my speaker. Can I use your speaker? Yeah, go on ahead. What's stopping you? All right. Get serious about that business. If it's something that you really want to do and you think that it would be beneficial for you and others and great resource income, what's stopping you? This is why I was like, oh, oh, oh. Remember at the bottom of the deck, it said Queen of the Castle. Well, look what that says. It says King of the Castle. All right. Yeah, sure. Why not? What's stopping you? You know exactly what to do. Start that business. Get to it. It says here, take a new route. Maybe you need to retract some things and go about it another way. Not even just necessarily with driving and taking a new route. Like maybe you need to reroute your ideas. Okay? You embody love from your soul. Beautiful. I'm going to put that up here with photographer in neon green. Something is second nature to you. Okay? Maybe you like working on cars and things like that. Maybe that's second nature to you. Mechanic. Maybe you're thinking of going back to school because it's such second nature to you. Go for it. Maybe then you can start your business that way. I don't know. You aren't the same person they knew. You've grown, you've elevated, you've learned. Something was an unfortunate situation. That happens in life. They're called lessons. Maybe your young grandma or gorgeous grandpa. Maybe that was an unfortunate situation by your children having children so young. But still, it's a lesson for everybody. We have green on top of neon green. Okay, so that color is significant. I feel ashamed of my behavior. Someone doesn't feel good about what they've done. Who is the distraction here? Someone walking down the street. Okay. You maybe like to sew. Entertain is what you do. All right. Maybe that's second nature to you. And maybe you like to crochet, have crochet and sewing out here a lot. I don't know how to do either. Okay. So it's not my thing. My mom used to like to crochet. My grandmother, my one grandparent that I still have alive today, thank God, she knows how to crochet. I know she hasn't done it in a very long time. And sewing, my dad used to sew when he was younger. He used to tell me, but I don't know anyone that sews. I actually have a sewing machine. No, it's still in the box. Maybe I need to go and try to open it up. Maybe that it just looks hecka difficult. Like, I gotta watch the tutorial like 20 times in a row. Like, pause that, go back, pause that, go back. Okay, so anyway, where shall we start, guys? What deck shall I pick? I mean, I have green, I have neon green. We're talking about love, loving yourself. Levels to this. Should we start off with the journey deck? Should I do 3 decks of seers? I keep going to this journey deck. I don't know. The doors? I've used that tarot too many times. I'm going to do the 3 decks today. Alright, so. Alright. Let's see what comes out here today. With love and you being so loving and you receiving and knowing that you should receive love. It says you embody love from your soul, and I put this one up here. And be open to love, okay? So your color is green. That's also from the heart chakra, okay? The heart chakra color, you know? You're naturally beautiful. Maybe you like to capture moments with your camera. Maybe you want to become a photographer. Something is a miracle. Maybe you drive an Audi. Stand in your truth, guys. Someone feels ashamed of their behavior. All right. What's stopping you? Yeah, sure. Why not? Entertain is what you do. You know exactly what to do. Something is second nature to you. Maybe you're young grandma or grandpa. You like Chinese food. Someone chose wrong. Their fault. Maybe you're the king of the castle. And maybe you want to learn how to crochet or sew. Or maybe you already know how to. Who's the distraction here? Maybe it's time to take a new route. Something has been revealed. Okay? Don't force it. A real friend you are. Maybe you want to go to medical school. Or you're in medical school. Maybe you're a secretary. Maybe you like beer. Yeah. And you aren't the same person they knew. And maybe you like gardening. And you make people feel good and comfortable. Alright. Let's see what we have. Something's a miracle. And get serious about that business. Alright. One more time. Oh no, not that one. Hold on. There we go. Oh, whoa. Ace of Swords and what? 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. You've been hurting, love, wanting things to take root. You don't see what's coming. Blinded by something. Hold on one second. Am I in reverse? Oh, God. Well, 3 of Swords in reverse. I don't know how I got in reverse, but I'm going to let it stay there like that, okay? Just going forward. So, you've healed. You're not hurt. You love so much, okay? But I'm going to turn it back around now so we can read. And what was out of that? King of the Castle. Alright. So, you're not hurt about anything. You are happy. You are a loving individual. You're ready to love and be loved. All right. So let's see what we have for you today on Ophiuchus and me, guys. I appreciate you guys for your support. Let me get one more card. Even though you can see them there. And what fell out, excuse me, especially if you know tarot cards. If this is your first time, like, watching a tarot reading, maybe you may not know those cards, okay? And I'll still show them. Just let me get this last card, just in case you are. Oh, and then it fell back out in reverse. Ooh, interesting. All right, so here, this Earth Angel, balanced individual, trying to take things how they are, give a little bit of this, a little bit of that, understand this, understand that. Something comes second nature to you. Maybe it's a miracle that you are so balanced and that you understand so much. You're naturally beautiful. You're naturally this loving individual, okay? And here, the Wheel of Fortune. You start that business. You don't know how great it will be, okay? Things are moving in your favor, whatever it is in your life. You know, as we start this new year, things are going good for you, okay? What's right underneath that? Medical school, you know, and you're a real friend, you know, you never know. Maybe uh, you had a friend that told you, yeah, you should go back to medical school. Your second nature is just, you're good at learning, remembering, retaining, you know, giving people good advice, whatever, however. And so here with the Ace of Swords in reverse, something wasn't clear to you. Something. You don't have any clarity on something. And I don't know what that is. Maybe you were confused about something, didn't know if you should or shouldn't. But it has been revealed, maybe just not yet. All right. So, or maybe you don't see how something happened. You don't understand it, you know. But however the case, let's see what else comes out. Hold on, let me just go on and get the rest of these here. I'm gonna hold this card after I finish telling it all this, okay? All right, so Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Underneath this temperance, underneath this balanced energy, underneath this naturally beautiful, loving individual, you have something, you're moving in slow motion, taking your time. There's some energy around you that may not be in agreement with you, maybe trying to cause issues, or it says that they chose the wrong person who is a distraction, you know, people with unfortunate situations around you, so on and so forth. Someone feeling, you know, ashamed, wanting to, I don't know, just, it's just negative energy here. People falling, you see, you know, falling off their pedestals while you're reaching, you know, and just stuff, just energy that's just off. People looking like they're trying to pull you down, you know. So, and it says take a new route. So you're just taking your time, probably trying to figure out how to work through this energy, okay, and what's going on around you. You're not rushing anything, though. Whether if it's love, whether if it's working with people, whether if it's your ideas or a plan or your future or whatever it is, you're taking your time, okay. So here, you're taking your time, but you know that, like, yes, things are working in your favor. You're aligned with God. You're trying to do right by yourself. You're trying to listen to God. You're trying to do right by people, all these things. So there will definitely be something for you to celebrate. Okay. Once you get finished getting rid of all of this energy that's around you that you need to figure out where to put it, walk away from, how you're going to do it, so on and so forth. Okay. Something's been revealed. And don't force something. Don't know yet. And here with you not being clear about something, maybe unclear as to why is all this happening at once? Why are these people turning on me? Why is this? Why is that? Okay. And knowing that you're clear headed, but you're unsure about things and why things are happening. But don't worry, because you will find your justice. Things will get cleared out, okay? Because you're a very strong individual. So just stay that fierce lion, okay? And hold tight, but be, as gentle as a lamb also, There's no need to be crazy, but definitely know what's going on around you, okay? Oh, right here with the world. So there's some energy that's getting ready to wrap up. And you're looking up to the sky. Like, I feel all this great energy around me. Color, our dress is so colorful. It's yellow mostly. It's all like the colors of the chakras, blue and green and yellow and red at the bottom of the base. Like you feel, like I said, you're balanced, you feel complete. But you know that there's some things around you that aren't right. And you're finding a way to work your way through this madness, because you know that something just isn't right around you. And you're tired of it, and things, they may have to just come crumbling down just like that. With you walking away from certain people, you realizing that these people are not for you, and you're wondering, like, why did it happen like that? Why, and God doesn't just give you answers like that, just because we ask why. The answers come in the things that we go through and the lessons, and the things that we hear and different experiences that other people have been through, and, bits and pieces, and you start to put everything together like a puzzle, And here with the Empress, if you're the king of the castle, you haven't found this person yet. And or if you were the queen of the castle, right? Maybe you feel like you're just not at that place yet where you are secure enough in your own self, or at that place in your life where you can maybe be married to someone or have children or something like that. And it's interesting when I said have children, maybe someone told you couldn't have children or something like that, like a doctor or something, right? And it's falling next to a miracle, like, oh, and you come to find out, like you can or something. I don't know, or it happened, or I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know why my mind went there, but it did. So, I'm not too sure. So either you have not found someone, or you are this woman that feels like you are not there yet in your life, but you would love to be, someone's wife, someone's mother, or something like that. Maybe someone told you were unfit as an individual, or you didn't have what it took. Just people in their nonsense words, mad because they chose someone else, and, in the middle of an argument telling you X, Y, and Z. They're mad, because you left them outside. So don't listen to what they have to say. You have the keys, okay, to be who you need to be. You just need to move forward in that strength and that power, and know that they don't have any say-so in your life. Okay, so the things that you have doubted, the things that you were worried about, or the dark energies trying to come in and tell you, oh no, nothing's gonna never be right, or you need to, or whatever. However, don't let that energy come in. You have to walk away from it in order for you to have celebration, no matter how crazy the scenario may be and things coming crashing down. You can't allow that process to come in and hinder you, okay? Um, so don't hold back your tongue, while you're sitting there thinking of all these things, you have a sword, speech and communication, you have it for a reason. All right. Look at there. So yeah, of course you were hurt once upon a time, but you let things process through, and this doubt of all that stuff, you didn't allow it to come in and take over. You allowed the energies to come in, things, fall apart, and you walked away from things, left people out in the cold. You went through the process of all of that. That's why it says be open to love. So you healed, when you saw things were starting to move for you in your direction, even though you were confused by the things that were happening. And maybe you didn't tell these people what you really wanted to tell them, but you walked away from certain things and certain people and stuff like that. All right. Here's the second deck. Right as soon as I split it, I saw this. You embody love, right? Emperor. Now on this deck, King of the Castle, the match to this Empress, or however this is here. I'm not too sure exactly what that means. Maybe I can pick up on it as I go along, but it either goes either way, either you are the Empress or you're the Emperor looking for your Empress. And that's just the way I read it. I know a lot of people say, oh, there's no gender in tarot, but that's just how I read it. I read it what I see on the card. I see a woman, that's what it is. If it's a man, that's what it is. And that's just easier for me. That's how I read. So, however the case, the only ones I don't put gender on are like Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, you know what I mean? The Knight of Pentacles, stuff like that. If I see an Empress, that's what it is. If I see an Emperor, that's what it is to me. So, you can do whatever you like, however you see it, however you understand tarot, but I see what I see, and that's what I say, if it wasn't no opposites, just like if it wasn't a male and a female, we would all just be one gender. We wouldn't have to differentiate the two, you know what I mean? So, whatever. However, so like I said, if you're the Empress, you're the Empress. If you're the Emperor, you're the Emperor. And, you've gone down some roads here and had to cut people out of your life. Because they were causing problems and holding you back and trying to maybe cause confusion also in some sort of way. So you were very calculated, methodical in how you needed to maneuver, how you needed to reorganize your route so people wouldn't be all in your space, all in your energy, all in, distracting you, And yeah, you're not the same person they knew. You're still the balanced, loving person, but the person that'll come in and leave you off to the side and let certain relationships die, they never saw that coming. And maybe because you didn't really even cut him up like that, with your sword. You just kind of left. You didn't say too much of anything. You stood in your truth and you walked on. You didn't need to explain like that card that I have. No need to explain. If you felt that you didn't need to explain nothing to anybody, you knew that justice would come, and it did because you stayed strong, but you were confused about it at first as to why it was happening, more or less. That's what I'm getting from it. Okay. One more time. Okay. All right. King Cup. So you, like I said, you're this king, and you're a really loving individual. You embody love from your soul. Be open to this love. You may not have your empress at this time, king of the castle, emperor, but you want, look at there. You want an empress. Maybe if you feel like you're not at the place right now for you to have that. I don't know. Maybe you're working hard on yourself. Maybe you're going back to medical school, right? Maybe you want to become this photographer and you're like, I don't know exactly when I find my empress. I'm going to find her and take a picture of her, but there's something right now, and no, it's not in reverse. As I see the Ten of Wands, which was right here. You have to walk away from stuff, You have to go and reroute yourself, and love on yourself again. Because you knew that it was just time. Things are turning around, you are this person that deserves love. So yeah, maybe you're not in the space right now where you are ready for that. But you do want that. You want to be in the space where you have that happy life and a family and all that there. There's the Nine of Cups. So it's just like I said, you embody love. You're a very loving person. You know what love is. You're happy in your own space, but there's that Three of Swords. Hurt. Here's at the bottom, remember? So, you've been through some things. And you never understood why people were the way that they were. But after you got rid of things, people, you realize that you were given a new opportunity to walk through. Yeah, and jump. And God's gonna catch you like the read 2 days ago. Like, just take a chance on me, fall into my arms. Just go for it. You're gonna have to walk away. You're gonna have to leave some of these people behind. Where whoever it is, so you can get yourself together. You are a loving person. Don't ever forget that. These people, it doesn't feel right. It's not right. They have to get themselves together. So yeah, you've been thinking about love. You're like, wow, when will I have that? I don't have that empress. People in my life causing problems, trying to pull me down, don't want me to think the best of myself. Yeah, Tower. Things happen in your life, and it's just like, gosh, when am I going to be able to, breathe? Let me turn on my light. Hold on. You're like, when am I going to be able to just, look, Nine of Pentacles. You move slow, though. You paying attention to what was going on around you. But you were just like, wow. You couldn't believe it. You're like really in shock, that all of this is happening around you. And I'm glad that you stayed grounded in your truth and grounded in God and grounded in knowing that you're here for a reason and you knew your purpose to some degree or all of it or however, right? And you didn't give up on yourself. You never stopped loving yourself. And you never gave up on the idea of being with someone the way that you truly want to be with someone, right? So, yeah, maybe that's a miracle, in itself, because there was just so much going on around you. And people are really shocked that you decided to walk away from all of the crazy energy that was around you. Don't know who it was or what, but you just walked away. You got up and left. One more time. Look at that. The sun, radiant, bright, vibrant energy, straight from God. Okay, doesn't get any better than the sun. So you know that God is with you. You know, like you see the sun. You understand its power. You know what it feels like. You know. So here's a page of Wands in reverse. You didn't move too quickly because you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow moving, you know, movement. So you didn't just drastically just get up and make any type of moves. Like you were allowing other people to make moves around you, and you just stayed balanced and watched them all. Getting yourself together, right, with your money and your finances, and you know, focusing in on that. I'm just going to show them, but I only want one more card. So here you have the Devil and then the Eight of Swords, which is you being trapped, super trapped in your thoughts. Like you have this Five of Swords here, you know, like the doubt, you know, being thrown at you from all these different people and all the stuff that they were saying, you know, you thinking that you'll never be anything or worth anything. You know, maybe you were a struggling photographer, you know what I mean? And you just were like, ugh. So here with the Page of Swords, like I said, people were just saying a little snippets of stuff, negativity, and you could not understand where the hell all of that was coming from. They were hating on you because they saw that you were gonna make it, and you know, eventually offer that to someone special, you know, one day, and that you will have like this perfect life, you know, once you get right with yourself and you offer all that love and you know, time, energy, resource, whatever to another person, you know. Yeah, because these other people, they didn't have it all together, you know, like they didn't have any drive, you know, they weren't fulfilled in their own space financially, and they saw that you were really like about to take off, you know, like you were focused on getting yourself together, focused on getting your money, and they were trying to bring you down. Like that's that devil energy. So here, this way, they didn't want you to have that justice. And justice is literally like right here. It's right, the same card is right here. They did not want you to have this justice. You know, they didn't want that for you. They didn't want you to get it all together. They didn't want you to think about love. They didn't want you to. So they're just telling you all this crazy stuff. You talking about haters? Like, oh my God, look at there. Yeah, Ace of Swords here. It was the first card that flew out before I even did the reading. Flew out in upright. Haters. You have some real haters in your corner because you embody love. That's that devil. You got real love, bro. Sis, whoever you are. King of the castle, queen of the castle, emperor, empress. You one of them, okay? And so you embody all this beautiful energy, man. And the devil's here to he comes and works his little devilish ass magic, okay? Jumping into people, making people do all kind of devilish stuff and saying crazy stuff, and you be like, really? Where is this coming from? Just energy, honey. Just energy, crazy spiritual energy. You know, and it's unfortunate that things have to be like that, but you know, this earth is testing ground, you know, for you to learn who you are. So you learned who you are, and you're moving forward. Congratulations to you. You understand that you embody this love, this holy love that comes from above, and you don't need any other love. Really, you can give it, you know, but you ain't looking for it like that from anyone else. Like, not like that. You'll know when you receive it, because you guys will have some of the same roots. things that you really find important and or in common or something like that. So here you go, guys. Here's this last deck that I like to use. Wrote a Moody Tarot. It has some verses and things attached to it and different types of breakdowns on the cards and what they mean. And I just find it very interesting. So that's why I use this deck on Saturday. All right. All right. One more time. Give me a second. So here I have the Fool. You have the Fool out here too. You got the Fool right here. That's like, just jump. Leave them people, leave them alone. They're jealous of you. Okay? They're jealous. So, you know, jealousy, that's definitely from the left side of things. You know, you have people that genuinely love you. Why would they be jealous of you? They'd be happy for you. You know, why be jealous? Get out there and find yourself. Do for yourself. You got some questions to ask? Ask. I may have some advice for you. Okay? I'll show you the cards in just a second. Let me get all three of them. I love it. Ace of Swords. Bam. Right on top of the Ace of Swords, that's right there. And we had Ace of Swords over here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh. The Devil. Hayden levels. Okay. Yeah. Tell me something good. Let me hear it. All right. So this first card, guys, it's the Hangman here on this first section. So what I get from that right off the top before reading, like I said, with that Page of Wands and Reverse, you didn't move right away. You analyzed people around you. So you're sitting there thinking like, really? Okay. All right. I see you guys. You guys don't think I'm paying attention. All right. Keep on thinking that. All right. Let me get to this here so I can read to you guys. Appreciate you guys for being here with me. I appreciate you for being here with me today on this wonderful Saturday. Come back anytime and rock it here with me on Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys any day for stopping by. And I appreciate all the love and support that you guys show me. Love you all. And come back and rock with me anytime. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And of course, only if you like. So here we have it. Let's start. So we have here. It says, the 23rd path of wisdom is associated with the Hangman Tarot card. The hangman hangs by one leg and is suspended from a living tree. The card expresses suffering, but the hangman learns through adversity. And from the tree of life, he receives enlightenment. On the Kabbalah, the Hangman Tarot card connects the Sephirot of Hod, which is glory, and Gabura, which is strength or judgment. And this card is the first vertical path on the pillar of severity. The Hangman is the 12th card in the major arcana, which is also the number of disciples of Yeshua. Luke 9:23. Tradition says that when the apostle Peter was crucified, he requested to be hanged on the cross upside down out of respect for Yeshua. 12 can also 12 can also represent it as 1 plus 2 equals 3, which may be a reference to the 3 substances in alchemy: sulfur, mercury, and salt, or the 3 alchemical substances multiplied by the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water, or 3 times 4, which is 12. Both Oswald Wirth and Eliphas Levi believed that the hangman card represented a completion of the great work of alchemy, which they derived from the position of the hangman's body. His arms and head form a reverse triangle, or the female triangle, and his legs form a cross above it, which is the alchemical symbol of sulfur, or the soul, upside down. The reverse triangle, or the female triangle, is the triangle of alchemy, which has 1 point on Binah, which is the separate associated with creation, where Adam became a living soul, 1 point on Shokma, which representing the indwelling spirit of God, and the bottom point on the Tefereth, where Yeshua serves as the salt body on the cross. One problem with their interpretation is that the path is before the chariot card on the pillar of severity, and the charioteer is shown in the process of the great work, or growing out of the philosopher's stone. The hanged man represents someone who is just beginning the great work and is path working up the pillar of severity. However, Levi and Wirth's interpretation is still valid if the card is considered in relation to baptism. All right. And it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on. But however, you're on a spiritual, I was about to say a pathway, but I guess you are on this spiritual path, right? Or you found a spiritual path to be more connected with yourself and God, and understanding that this energy was the wrong energy, okay? And you needed to find your way and analyze too, because it said there, a card expressing suffering, but through adversity, he receives enlightenment. Like I said, okay, I see you. I see you, people. Keep on doing whatever you're doing. Hope you're getting some entertainment out of it, because I'm about to show you, what's really going on. So here I have, it looks like a Knight of Pentacles. Let me find it, and then I can finish reading. Okay, it's kind of short, guys. So it says here, the Knight of Pentacles card is titled Luke chapters 7 through 12. Maybe you guys want to read that. I don't know. And it shows the events of those chapters. Let me push it up because it's going to say something about what you see here on the card. In the Gospel of Luke chapter 7, Yeshua raises a widow's son from the dead, represented by the casket at the top near the number 7, and is anointed by a sinful woman, symbolized by the perfume container that is also near the number 7. The boat near the number 8 reflects when Yeshua claimed the storm from the boat, and the bag of seeds represented the parable of the sower, Luke 8:4 through 8. Near the number 9, the sun represents Christ's transfiguration, Luke 9:29. The 5 loaves of bread represent the feeding of the 5,000, Luke 9:10 through 17. And the key represents the key to the kingdom. Peter recognizing Yeshua as the Messiah, and the disciples being sent out to spread the gospel. The person near the number 10 represents the parable of the Good Samaritan, who had compassion on his neighbor who fell to robbers. The demon near the number 11 is related to the accusation that Yeshua was driving out demons by Beelzebub. The casket and heart near the number 12 represent the need to place one's heart where their treasure is, Luke 24:12 and 24. in the message of do not worry, because worry cannot add a single hour to your life. Oh, because worry cannot add a single hour to your life. Okay. Luke 12:25. The sword represents the division being brought to the earth. Luke 12:51. So it was like I said, these towers that came through, and you were like, I'm not going to have any doubt, even though you did, because maybe some of these relationships were very important to you. But how are you going to have the Four of Wands, some foundation of your own to be happy about, if you didn't leave this energy alone of these people that were hating on you in your life, and so, like, the Fool, like I said, God was just waiting for you to just fall into believing in him and letting go of whoever these people were to you at that time, and believing in him and his powers and what he could do by allowing you to see that he will bring justice to you, and you will have that will move forward, and things will happen for you that are good, male or female, because now I'm seeing this Queen of Swords, so I forgot, about that too, me reading it that way, so, yeah, maybe you didn't tell anybody, what was really on your mind. You just made the decision to jump and do, and good, because yes, God was with you, you sat there, you became enlightened, and you saw what you needed to see, all of their evilness and all of this nonsense, okay? And like I said, here near the number 9, the sun represents Christ's transfiguration. So it's just like, you went through a transition, becoming whoever you needed to be, falling back on, God's love, God's energy, and what he's capable of doing, like feeding 5,000 people off of 5 loaves, like, however the case, it's just like, let go of this and I'm going to give you this. You'll see your world change before your very own eyes. And you did. And then it has here, Ace of Swords. So let's read that and see what that tells us. Okay. So yeah, you it says the Ace of Swords because that's the way we see it, but you see here it is wand here. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, you were able to paint a new picture, or Ace of Swords, you saw clarity. Whichever way you want to look at it, but I'm gonna read from the book, okay? So it says here, the pip cards numbered 1 through 10 in the suit of the minor arcana are associated with the 10 Sephiroth of the Kabbalah. The Sephiroth of Kether, or the crown, is connected to the aces of each of the suits. But for brevity, within the Rodamundi Tarot, only one card from the different suits will be displayed in association with each Sephiroth on the Kabbalah. On the Ace of Wands card of the Rodamundi Tarot, the Ace of Swords card from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck is used to represent all of the aces. But each Sephiroth embodies attributes of each of its 4 suits. When interpreting aces from any of the 4 suits, aspects of the Sephiroth of Kether can be used to understand and interpret the cards. So basically, it's just saying that all the aces are just brand new beginnings, from God in a sense. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning. Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Cups, that's nothing but love. Ace of Swords, that's true clarity. God's word. So they're like, this is just summing it all up. What more do you need? You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll read a little bit more. The Sephiroth of Kether represents both the beginning and the end. Exactly. Alpha to Omega, Aleph to Tav. It represents the will of God, his intention, providence, and plan contained within an idea, concept, logic, prior to manifestation. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I hope, these messages help you guys however they help you, to whomever it helps. I'm just a vessel here. So I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day, wherever you are, whenever you catch this. And I'll see you whenever I see you. Mwah. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.